Hello, I'm Advocate Sports columnist Scott Rabelais, and welcome to another edition of Rab's Report, our new series where I share my perspectives with you on the 2025 LSU football season in the context of LSU history, not just what's trending on social media. This video is brought to you by Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU. When LSU won 17-10 at Clemson 2 Saturdays ago, the Tigers and Tiger fans everywhere were on top of the world. After LSU's clunky, sluggish, sputtering 23-7 win Saturday in Tiger Stadium over Louisiana Tech, the questions about LSU from the preseason are back, and then some. Can the offensive line block, especially now that center Braylon Moore is injured? Can LSU find a running game? When will tight end Trey'Dez Green be back? The injury news is fairly good for both players. They reportedly have high ankle sprains, not ligament injuries. While both Moore and Green are questionable for Saturday's game in Tiger Stadium against Florida at 6:30 p.m. on ABC, I would say both of them are out for at least a couple of weeks. While LSU has depth, Moore was the Tigers' best offensive lineman at Clemson, and Green their best receiving tight end. That presents problems for LSU, but nothing like the problems facing the Florida Gators after their 18-16 upset loss at home Saturday to South Florida. There are plenty of interesting facets to this game, starting with a matchup of two of the SEC's best quarterbacks, the Tigers' Garrett Nussmeier and the Gators' DJ Lagway. Then there are the coaches, both in their fourth year, LSU's Brian Kelly and Florida's Billy Napier. While Kelly hasn't exactly set the world on fire at LSU, going 31-11 in Baton Rouge, he's done far better than Napier. The former UL coach went 40-12 in Lafayette, but is only 20-20 in Gainesville. There was support for Napier to get the LSU job when it hired Kelly instead, but that seems like a distant memory now. Napier looked like he would be fired late last year when he and the Gators rescued their season with a 4-game winning streak, starting with a 27-16 victory over LSU and ending with a 33-8 Gasparilla Bowl win over Tulane. Talk about Kelly being on the hot seat going into this season is nothing like what faces Napier. Saturday's game marks the start of what may be the toughest schedule in the SEC. 8 of the Gators' 10 opponents remaining are ranked, with 5 of them, LSU, Miami, Texas, Georgia, and Florida State, currently in the top 10. Napier pulled quite the escape act last season, but it's awfully hard to see him repeating that this time. Despite that, this game presents a sizable challenge for LSU, given the Tigers' injuries from the Louisiana Tech game and the lack of production from an offense averaging just 20 points per contest. I think some of the Tigers' malaise against the Bulldogs can be attributed to the enormous emphasis they put into starting the season 1-0 against Clemson. It was a year-long crusade, and once accomplished, the Tigers looked like they were just eager to get through the Louisiana Tech game and get on to Saturday's SEC opener. I suspect LSU will play with much more energy and urgency this week. One last thought on this game involves scheduling. The SEC has adopted a 9-game slate starting in 2026 with 3 permanent opponents per school, but no word on which teams those will be. LSU and Florida have played each other every year since 1971, but it seems unlikely that their annual rivalry will continue under the new format. If so, it would mark an end to one of the most exciting games on LSU's schedule. The SEC is expected to announce each team's list of opponents in December. Today's report was brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU, and committed to a championship approach to health built for Louisiana. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.